How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another MLB The Show 25 franchise video on the channel. So our final legend team, the Long Ball Beasts. We're using the Rockies because, you know, Coors Field, Hitters Ballpark, Long Ball Beasts, right? So we're going to do 4 seasons, same as rules for the other 2 teams that we've done. Budgets are off, so we could re-sign our players. It's not meant to be realistic, obviously. We might say some names wrong. If we do, we do. It's a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. We're just here to have some fun and bag on SDS. Like, subscribe, enjoy the content. Comment down below some more videos. Go to social, play the second channel and main channel, as well as the rules down below in the description if you like other content from me, TJP. And, yeah, really gotta shave. Get a haircut soon. But anyways, enough about... Alright, so let's advance to the regular season now. Should be fun. It's a stacked lineup. It's a stacked team. All these teams are stacked. I'm expecting to win at least 1 World Series, of course. I would like to win all 4 if we can. So we've got Bobby Abreu, Chipper Jones, Manny Ramirez, Frank Thomas, David Ortiz, Pudge with Beltran, Beltre, and Chase Utley. There's Helton coming off the bench. I'm sure Rocky fans might not like that, but well, yeah, I was going to say, okay. Yeah, against lefties and out there, but he's here. For now. Sammy Sosa, Derek Jeter, Larry Walker, Joe Mauer. So good stuff. All right. Pitch rotation. What's it looking like? Clemens, Martinez, Maddox, Randy Johnson, Corey Kluber, CC with Pettit. We also have Tanner Gordon and Jimmy Herget for some reason, and Seth Halverson. Billy Wagner out there, the set of man, and Trevor Hoffman closing it out. And yes, Tom Glavine, Clay Buchholz, and Ubaldo Jimenez are in the minors. Lineups. Bunch of guys in AAA. I know, it's just I can't get all of them here. It's just, Matt Holliday's there too, for Rocky fans. Also Jimenez, another Rocky. Anyways, so yeah, this is the team. I mean, I'm sure guys will go up and down. The only trades I can make, so I'm not making trades, is if a guy, a legend, we lose them, I could trade for them back, potentially. The only trades I'm going to make if I need to. Let's see what happens. We're going to simulate it. Hope for the best. And we'll see how this team performs. I'm pretty excited. We should be able to win a bunch of games. 66-30 at the All-Star break. Not too bad. Not too bad. We're 4.5 up on the Dodgers here. Yeah, we have the best record, but not by like that much, surprisingly. Take a look at the injury list here. We got injuries on, of course. A lot of guys hurt. Corey Kluber. Trained. Mark McGwire dislocated ankle. He's gonna be out for a while. Not that like he was in the pros anyway. Somehow we have Zach Veen also hurt. Double A, it looks like. A lot of guys hurt, man. But that's okay. Let's take a look at the stats. So Abreu having a solid year. Derek Jeter needs to do a little bit more. Frank the Tank, not bad. Manny Ramirez, power numbers, but a little on that average. Big Poppy doing his thing. Pudge. Alright, I mean, overall, I was expecting a little bit more hitting, honestly. Alright, we're not really doing as great as I would be wanting to do, but yeah, Pedro's been good. Greg Maddox has been amazing. Obviously, Kluber's been really good. Looking here, CC out of the bullpen, Andy Pettit. Look at the rest of the guys. Billy Wagner's been really good. Jimmy's 5-0. Good for him. Tanner Gordon sucks, but he shouldn't be on the roster. And Trevor Hoffman is going to probably retire. He's 43 years old. F potential. F potential. How crazy is that? But, and you know, again, because he's injured. So, or not injured, old. So, yeah, let's just simulate it. I'll do my extensions. Make sure we keep all the guys. And, yeah. Hope for the best. 116-46 won the division, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff game. Our minor league team is also really good. We got some league leaders here. Pedro Martinez, Greg Maddox. Looks like Pedro might have got a Cy Young there. Frank Thomas doubles and runs. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Awards, we have Pedro Martinez, Cy Young, Gold Glove, Pudge, Chip, and Bobby Abreu. All right. So our pitchers in the MVP, and then obviously Ohtani, pitcher, and offensive juggernaut. IL list. Dwyer obviously still out. Bautista's out now. Dave Wright's out again. They're all in the AAA, so it doesn't matter too much. But still, worth saying. So yeah, you can see Bobby had a nice year. We called it Vladimir Guerrero. Frank Thomas. You can see, okay, Manny. Terrible. Good amount of RBIs and homers. So. Chipper solid. Pudge solid. Okay. Beltron, a little high on the average. Be nice, but look at the bench. All right. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Pitcher rotation. Clemens there, solid. Martinez was solid. Maddox was solid. I'm surprised. I think Clemens was in the running for MVP, but not Greg Maddox. Okay. Yeah, rotation looks good. Bullpen, pretty solid, at least from the legends. So hopefully they pitch. Obviously, Trevor Hoffman, 38 saves. He will be retiring, most likely, at the age of 43. Kind of surprised if he doesn't, but then again, it is San Diego Studios. And yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised. They never surprise me. Dodgers 106 win team. They were the only other 100 win team in the league. And of course, they were in our division. You can see on the Diamondbacks, who are also in our division, 92 win team in the NLDS. Game 1, Clemens versus Burns. And we lose that one 2-1, courtesy of the Sim Engine. Okay, Game 2. Pedro versus Rodriguez, and we win that one 8-1. Can we win Game 3? Maddox versus Zach Allen. We don't, courtesy of the SIM ENGINE. We gotta sim a little. We gotta hit a little bit more. Clemens, Brandon Pfaadt, and we win that one 7-3. Game 5, do or die. Martinez versus Burns, and we win it 3-2. And the Cubs beat Atlanta. So, yeah, Dodgers obviously are in the wild card. So, that's why we took on the Diamondbacks. Yeah, beat Dodgers. So, we get to stay on the Cubs. Cubs, the 98 win team. It's pretty solid. Greg Maddux versus Justin Steele. Greg Maddux, Cubs. Game 1, we win. Imanaga versus Clemens. We win that one 3-0. Game 2. Game 3, Pedro versus Ben Brown. Win it 13-2. Let's sweep. Get to the World Series, we do just that. Take on the Mariners, who had a 116-46 record at one point, but lost in the ALCS. That was in 2001. We had the same record, and we're trying to become a great team here and win the World Series. 91-71. The Mariners were Maddox versus Kirby, Game 1. We lose that one 2-1, courtesy of the SIM ENGINE. Game 2, Clemens versus Logan Gilbert. We lose 7-5, so we're down 2-0 in the series, courtesy of the Sim Engine. Need to win this one here, and we do. In Game 4, Maddox versus Wu. We don't, courtesy of the SIM ENGINE. Oh boy, I hate being down 3-1, but it is the Sim Engine, so. Alright, Game 5, do or die. We gotta win it. We gotta win all 3. So it's a little bit of adversity here. Gotta start hitting a little bit. Mariners said, we're not gonna let you win the World Series. Let's see what Clemens can do here and the boys. So against George Kirby's been great. See if we can start hitting a little bit. Nothing doing there. Second inning. Nothing doing. Nothing doing. Third inning. Singles, but nothing doing. All right, fourth inning, Guerrero single. Frank Thomas fly out. Manny Ramirez triple run scores. Chipper Jones single, 2-0. And bases juiced for a chase, and he strikes out. Derek Jeter flies out. So 2-0 lead. I'll take it. Error there. We get out of that. Kirby still on the mound. Bray with a single. Steals second. He steals a base. Vladdy flies out. Frank walk. Emmanuel Ramirez. No, I'm kidding. Chip Jones strikes out. Right. Bottom of the 5th, Clemens. We need some of that juice, and that was embarrassing. You gotta take more steroids, buddy. Wow, the steroids are wearing off. All right, the steroids are wearing off. We're gonna take them out. Steroids are wearing off. We're gonna bring Andy Pettit, little HGH kind of guy. Nah, I gotta stop talking. So a horrible inning there, pathetic and putrid, and just can't seem to hit. Give it a run. Yep, it's over. Yep, it's over. It is over, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't even mean to bring in Jimmy. Strike out. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to bring in Jimmy. Bring in Zimmerman. Okay, there we go. So, 9-2, the game is over. So we're going to lose the World Series in our first season, so that means we're not going to win 4 straight. Kind of a joke, but, it is what it is, unless we actually start hitting the ball, which we haven't. Trent Thornton, fly out there from Thomas. Manny Ramirez, fly out. Chip Jones, fly out. So, bottom of the 8th. I mean, this point's over. It's 9th inning. Not even going to hop in. I mean, I guess I can, but it's over. Yep, it's over. I mean, we can hop in if you guys want. We might as well hop in, but we already lost. All right, so, yeah, like I said, it is over. But might as well watch the final out here. 7 down 7. Lee taking the strike. I'm going to turn on my fan. It's very hot. I'm not cutting it, by the way. You guys can hear me, I think. I don't know. I'm not cutting it. I can still see the screen. Foul ball right there. 2 strikes. And I'm just waiting for the strikeout to end the game. So yeah, definitely a disappointment for sure in the first season. But again, you know, we have 3 more. I mean, as long as we win at least 1, then it's not a colossal failure. But certainly a disappointment. Team just couldn't hit, couldn't pitch enough. Just waiting for the game to end. I mean, unless we somehow come back. But then again, we have to win 2 more games after this anyway. So might as well just put me out of my misery and in this game right here. Peter on deck. And all right, well, okay. Listen, maybe you can hit. If we can hit a bunch of home runs, that'd be making my life worth it. See what Jeter can do. I mean, a big hitting here would be kind of crazy. I mean, I would enjoy that. I really would, but again, this is probably not gonna happen. I'm taking 2 strikes right there. Jeter, you gotta swing the bat, buddy. Okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lights it off. Ooh, nice take. I mean, we're working the count. 2-out rally here would be insane. All right, full count. Bobby Abreu on deck. He's got 2 singles. Night, stolen base. See what Jeter can do. Can he keep the game alive? Oh, he can't. He strikes out looking. That ball was below his knees, by the way. That's okay. So, doesn't matter. Not a great performance from Clemens. Needed more out of you. And, yeah, we just didn't hit enough. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Giving up 5 runs in the 5th, 4 runs in the 6th. Pitching was obviously pretty bad as well. So, at least we have 3 more seasons. Manny Ramirez playoffs MVP. That's cool, I guess. Take a look at the lineups. Braden hit well. Guerrero could hit more. Thomas. And he had a great postseason run. It's okay. Chase Utley needs you to hit more. Jeter. Todd Helton didn't even get to play. Rockies fans beside themselves. How's the pitching? I mean, Clemens, it was okay, but it could have done better. Not a great second start, or whatever start was. Martinez was solid. Maddox was alright. Oh, didn't even pitch. CC, Andy Pettit was brutal. Clay Buchholz's not bad. Jordan Zimmerman, Trevor Hoffman, Billy Wagner. Honestly, the bullpen, a couple guys were bad, but yeah. All right, on to season number 2, I guess. All right, as I predicted, Trevor Hoffman obviously retired, so that's fine. Just gotta make sure that we, okay, yeah, we have to. Darren O'Day will re-sign him. At least try to. Tom Glavine will re-sign him. And Ubaldo Jimenez will try to re-sign him. So we'll try to get these guys back on the team. Honestly, I'll probably just do this. That way they just kind of accept it. Tom Glavine will give you what you want, my friend. And then I think Jimenez will accept that offer. All right, we'll see who we get back. Hopefully we can get all of them back. If not, obviously we have time to do so. Let's see, did we get them all back? Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we... Looks like we did. Alright, cool. Looks like we did. Alright, on to season number 2 then. Alright, season 2, actually I just saw Ubaldo Jimenez went to the Astros, so I'll have to trade from at the All-Star break or something like that. Thought I had re-signed him, but I guess not. Anyways, point being, let's take a look here at the lineup. So obviously, still going to be mostly legends anyway. We have Abreu, Vladdy, Frank Thomas, Manny Ramirez, Todd Helton getting to play first base now. Chipper Jones, Pudge, and then Utley, progressing a little bit. And then Derek Jeter. So everybody's 99 except for Chase. Got Sammy Sosa off the bench. Beltran, Beltre, Jose Bautista's here now. Joe Mauer. The pitcher rotation of Clemens, Martinez, Greg Maddux, Randy Johnson, Corey Kluber, CC, Andy Pettit, Clay Buchholz, Darren O'Day, Tom Glavine, Jordan Zimmerman, and Billy Wagner. So all legends here. Fun stuff. Obviously, I can't trade back for Jimenez yet. Gotta wait till All-Star break. Try to see if we can get him back on the team. I think he's the only legend I'm missing, but regardless, let's simulate it and see what happens. I'll let you guys know how we're doing at the All-Star break. 25 at the All-Star break. That's a pretty solid record, I'd say. Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll take it. So let's take a look at the injury list. I'm sure we have some guys hurt. Bobby Abreu was hurt before. Pedro Martinez a little injured. We hate to see a Pedro Martinez get hurt, but sometimes just that's what happens, right? Bobby Abreu's had an amazing season. Vladimir Guerrero solid. Frank Thomas, Ramirez, Chipper Jones did well. I was doing okay. Beltran's doing all right, not too bad. Same with Utley and Jeter. Todd Helton back on the bench. Oh no, hitting 410 though and 39 bats. That's the bench. It's all right. Pitching rotation, shall we? Clemens doing his thing. Greg Maddux having a great year. Randy Johnson's been good. Corey Kluber's been really good. And CC's okay. Clay Buchholz. Yep. He's doing kind of bad. Glavine's alright. Zimmerman's been brutal. Charlie Story up here for some reason, but he's been solid. You can see the back end of the bullpen. Andy Pettit's my closer right now. Crazy, that's 27 saves. Not the greatest. I don't know if we waived any guys or not. We might have waived some guys, but I'm going to look at the Rockies. Not the Rockies, sorry, the Astros. Look at them. Get back Jimenez here. What do they want? Chad McDonald, sure. Just a 1-for-1. So we got Jimenez back on the team. Pretty simple. Yeah, and that's it. So just make sure we get Legends back. Have all of them on. Let's simulate the rest of the season. Trying to see if we make the postseason, make a run. And, yeah, hope for the best. 7-35 won the division, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff game, which is really cool. Let's take a look here. We got league leaders. Randy Johnson, strikeouts. Roger Clemens, win percentage. Greg Maddux wins. Andy Pettit saves. Greg Maddux shutouts. Greg Maddux complete games. All right. Frank Thomas, home runs, RBIs, Bobby Abreu with batting title. Frank Thomas runs, Bobby Abreu slugging, and OPS. It's going to be interesting to see who won an MVP here. Also awards, we're going to have Greg Maddux Cy Young, Bobby Abreu Hank Aaron Award, Frank Thomas MVP, and batting title Bobby Abreu. Very cool stuff. Maddux finished 22-4 as well. Looks like that's great. IL list, you can see there. Nobody too important. So the lineups had to be hit. I mean, Abreu had a great season, obviously. There's Jeter. There's David Ortiz. Called him up. Not too great. Limited amount of time, but he's in the lineup. Ramirez there. Obviously, Frank Thompson, MVP. Chipper Jones. I mean, of course, we have the talent to win it all. Hopefully, we do this season. Try to see if we can three-peat, maybe. Go 3-for-4. I wouldn't be mad about that. Pitch rotation. I mean, what can I say? It's really good. Right? Bullpen should be solid. Obviously, Clay didn't do too much. Other than that, I mean, you got Jimenez back. Everyone kind of struggled a little bit. And then Pettit, 48 saves. We'll take it. They have him as relief pitcher. Pretty funny. All right, here we go. So the matchup. I don't know who it's going to be. We went 127 games. Royals had 100. Mets had 100. And that was all she wrote. The Dodgers. 95 win team. Let's see if we can beat the Dodgers here. Game 1. It will be Blake Snell versus Roger Clemens. And we win that one 4-0. Perfect game from Roger Clemens with the juice. No. Game 2. Pedro versus Shohei. And we lose 1-0. Did we get perfect games? Might as well, though. Win game 3 here. Greg Maddux, Cy Young versus Roki Sasaki. And we lose 6-5 courtesy of the Sim Engine. And losing in the last inning. It's 4. Gotta win game 4 here to stay alive. Clemens versus Tyler Glasnow. We win it. Game 5. Do or die. Ohtani versus Martinez. And we die. Courtesy of the Piss Poor SIM Ian Janney. Greatest Sim Engine of all time. Most realistic SIM Ian Janney. So let's just take a look here. We were down 3-0. Scored 6 runs. Then my pitching gives up 5 runs in the 7th inning. Got to run back. And then, yeah. Just choked it away. Zimmerman, man, blew it for me. I don't know why he's pitching so much. So, kind of embarrassment for the long ball beasts. But, yeah, and we're not even hitting at all. The hitting is brutal. Not good whatsoever. Bench. It was alright for the guys that played. Clemens gave me good starts. Pedro gave me good starts. Maddux could have been a little bit better. CC. Billy Wagner was brutal. Jimenez was brutal. Zimmerman was brutal. Pettit was brutal. The bullpen was terrible and we couldn't hit. So, yeah, long ball beasts are struggling mightily right now. Lost in World Series and lost in the NLDS. So now we have 2 more seasons, so we can only go 2 for 4. Only 2 for 4. Hopefully we can do that, because right now, yeah, the boys are struggling, clearly, mightily struggling. I guess we'll see in the rest of the postseason. Orioles beat the Dodgers in the World Series. Alright, now we have 2 more seasons. Hopefully we can actually compete a little bit in these next 2 seasons and maybe win a World Series. I mean, hopefully, because we don't want this to be a colossal failure now, do we? Alright, so got to win 2 in a row. Up to avoid being a failure in my eyes. I mean, it's already kind of a disappointment, but a failure would only be winning 1, in my opinion. And if we don't even win 1, then it's a colossal disaster. So hopefully we can, right? Look at the lineups here. It's still Abreu, Jeter. We got Ortiz, Ramirez, Frank Thomas, Chipper Jones, Pudge, Chase Utley, and Carlos Beltran with Todd Helton, Larry Walker, Sammy Sosa, Jose Bautista, and Joe Mauer. Legends still in the minors. Rotation. Clemens, Pedro with Greg Maddux, Randy Johnson, Corey Kluber. Got CC with Pettit, Tom Glavine. Fortunately, this guy, Robert Stevenson, not be here. Jimenez, Zimmerman, and Billy Wagner. Nobody in the minors, though. So I'm curious to see, did we waive anybody? Probably. See if there are any legends I need to try to get back. If there are, I can't see them. Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, either way, if there is, I'll be sure to look. So, hopefully this season we can actually have some postseason success. We haven't had it so far. Let's see what happens in this 3rd season. I'll let you guys know how we're doing at the All-Star 27-19, I did see somebody get waived. I think it was Clay Buchholz to the Phillies. I believe he got waived too. The Phillies picked him up. So we'll try to see if we can get him back. But first things first, let's take a look here. The IL list, see the stats. So Frank Thomas fractured shins. He got a lot of injuries. Frank Thomas hurt. He was doing really well before going out, so he'll be out for a bit. Jose Bautista, he was having a solid year off the bench. Mark McGwire. In the minors, though. Double-A now. Crazy. Well, he's also kind of old. The age that they gave him in the game for his legend player is a bit on the older side, so that's why he never really had a chance to thrive on the Major League roster. So with all that, we have the lineup here. So Abreu, there's Vlad Guerrero. He's up here now. We got Steve Ortiz, and Ramirez, Todd Helton, Chipper Jones, Chase Utley, Mauer getting some run time. Get Jeter there. Beltray off the bench. Walker, Pudge. Well, bench not doing too bad. Obviously, switches against lefties, but it's overall not too bad. I mean, we're 77-19. Pitching is looking pretty good. The starters looking good. Johnson's undefeated. He's been amazing. I'd like to see him pitch in the postseason a little bit, potentially. Hold up Corey Kluber. Got Pettit there. Doesn't pitch much. Colin Glavine, really good. We have Dave Bednar on my team. I don't know how we got him, but somehow we got Dave Bednar. So, okay. We have Jimenez there, Jordan Zimmerman, and then Billy Wagner. Very nice stuff there from Billy. I'm going to make a trade with the Phillies. I'm going to double check, though, see if there are any other legends that I may not have. See, there's Clay. Try to get him back. From the Phillies. So I don't know what they would want. I'll give them Stevenson. Luis Castillo. Oh, that's not the right Luis Castillo. Well, they would do that. Charlie Story guy. I honestly want to keep him. We don't really have anybody, I don't think, of value besides... I'm trying to look. What would you want here? I have to give him up. I have Ramon Laureano on my team for some reason. I don't know why, but he's here. Okay. I guess, yeah, I'm gonna have to give a Charlie Story. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, it's a Legends video anyway. So, Phillies are getting a good one. Alright, cool. Let's just simulate the rest of the season. I don't think we have any contract guys. I mean, if I do, I'll make them off camera. I don't know how many games we're gonna win. But to me, it really doesn't matter how many games we win. What matters is, can we win a World Series? Let's find out. 130-32 won the division, taking on the winner of the wild card playoff game. That's a really good season. By the way, he got waived again, and the Rays picked him up. So I basically traded away my best prospect for nothing. Cool. Very cool. So yeah, 130 wins. I mean, I guess it's not a big deal, but no other team had 100 wins. We have to win a World Series this year. Okay, Randy Johnson probably won a Cy Young. Yeah, I would assume. So Billy Wagner, Delivery Man of the Year. Randy Johnson, Cy Young, and Gold Glove Bobby Abreu. And MVP was Randy Johnson too, so that's insane. Yeah, for long ball beasts, we're not really hitting as well as we should be. In my opinion. You know, I feel like we should be hitting better. Not a bad season. Nobody was too bad. Bench was pretty solid. Got Brian Braun up here now. I feel like our pitching's really good, though. Yeah, obviously, Pedro, Greg Maddux was really good. Randy Johnson won an MVP and a Cy Young, so very good. Overall, not bad. Extended. Shout out to Dave Bednar, who's on this team, too. Billy Wagner, 43 saves. Good stuff from the WAG. All right. 130 wins. Do not embarrass yourselves in the postseason. You got the St. James Fathers, also known as the San Diego Padres. Won 86 games. Mark Wire torn MCL. Roger Clemens dislocated shoulder. He obviously had a really good season, so we're going down. The juice will not solve his issues. Pedro versus Skubal, so they got Skubal now on the team. Game 1, we lose it 32. Absolutely pathetic and future performance there. Wow. Game 2, Greg Maddux versus Joe Musgrove, and we are even up in the series. Can we please win Game 3? MVP, Cy Young, Randy Johnson, and he gets lit up. That's an embarrassment. That is pathetic and putrid. That is absolutely pathetic and putrid game. Pedro Martinez versus Braxton Garrett. All right, win 6-0. If we don't win this Game 5, this is pathetic and putrid series. Team. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Long ball beasts are horrible. That is a pathetic performance. This has been pathetic. This is very disappointing. What a disappointment. Now you gotta win one. You gotta at least win one World Series now, long ball beasts. I am surprised beyond belief how bad they have been. Very, very embarrassing. Now, maybe it's because I'm the Rockies and the sim engine doesn't like them. I don't know, but long ball beast has been an extreme disappointment. Extremely disappointing. Now we only have one more season. We have to win a World Series. If we don't, it is a colossal failure of a video. So, that's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. Brady's got a hit. Yeah, none of these guys are hitting at all. We're offensively challenged, and we're the long ball beasts. Not a very fitting name, then. Braun did well. Pitching rotation. Greg Maddux was abysmal. Pedro Martinez wasn't very good. Randy Johnson sucked. The bullpen. Glavine, more out of ya. Dave Bender was terrible. For some reason, we pitched him over some other guys. Jordan Zimmerman was good. Darren O'Day was good. And Billy Wagner was good. But starters were brutal. Top end of the bullpen wasn't great. And the hitting was very porous and putrid. So, again, a very embarrassing season number 3. I mean, honestly, these last 3 seasons have been completely embarrassing. So we only have one more season now. If we want to maybe salvage this video, we'd have to win a World Series in this for the final season. Because right now it's obviously looking a bit pathetic and putrid. Yankees are going to defeat the Phillies in the 2027 World Series. So let's head on to the 4th and final season of the video. Do we have any retirements? Tanner Burns. Irrelevant. You're not a legend. So I don't really care about you. So yeah, 4th and final season is coming up. We need to actually compete for a World Series. Can we do it? Hopefully we can, San Diego Studios. Hopefully we can. 4th and final season. Long ball beast, disappointing. Need to win at least one, though, to not be an absolute colossal disaster. So hopefully we can actually win at least one World Series. Bobby Abreu, we got Todd Helton, David Ortiz, Sammy Sosa, Chipper Jones, Larry Walker, Chase Utley, Joe Mauer, and Derek Jeter. Fudge, Vladdy, Frank Thomas, Beltran, and Ryan Braun off of the bench. Well, it varies against lefties and righties, as you can see. As for the pitching, Clemens, Pedro, Greg, got Johnson and Kluber, CC, Pettit, Tom Glavine, Dave Bednar, with Jimenez, Zimmerman, and Billy Wagner. I'm gonna look around. I want to make sure that we can. I do want to keep around some of my legends. If there's any legends I don't have, I'd like to get Clay Buchholz back, but I can't because he's with the White Sox, and the game will probably just waive him anyway. But I might as well just get him back at the All-Star break, or at least try. Not that he would really do much for me anyway, but still, nevertheless, I'd like to try to get him back. So, we're going to simulate it, see what happens at the All-Star break. Hope for the best. And, yeah, we really need to win a World Series. I don't care how good we are at the regular season. We need to win a World Series to avoid colossal disaster status for a team. Alright, this team is actually struggling mightily. 60-37 isn't very good at all. Not even the best team in the MLB right now. So we're really struggling, underperforming. I'm kind of concerned. Maybe it's part of its injuries. Got a lot of guys hurt. So, still. Bobby Brady hurt, torn calf. Adrian Beltre's hurt in the minors still. This guy's hurt, Clifford's hurt, so a lot of injuries. It doesn't really help me. But still disappointing, nevertheless. Chipper Jones there, Derek Jeter, got Todd Helton. Manny Ramirez having a good year. Obviously, he's been hurt. It's a lot of time, but 374. 3 games. Hopefully, he can stay healthy the rest of the season. Yeah, you can see definitely disappointing from the guys so far. There's Bernie. Burn, baby, burn. Rotation, Pedro, Randy, Clemens. Yeah, Pedro's been struggling. Clemens could be better. Randy Johnson's doing good. Stathy's kind of struggling. Same with Corey Kluber. Yeah, really not pitching well. We have the bullpen has been too crazy. Back end of the bullpen, Billy Wagner's been really good, 21 saves. I guess I'll make that trade with the White Sox right now. All right, Greg Maddux, number 1. Why is Greg Maddux not on my team? Because the game waived him. So, we're going to have to get him back. if we can even get him back. We may not be able to get him back. We may not be able to get him back. Greg Maddux might just be gone. How crazy is that, right? So, might have just lost out on him. I could probably get back Clay Buchholz pretty easily. And then the game will probably just waive him. Yeah, that was easy. So, Frank Thomas also not on the team either. Yeah, they don't want any of these guys. So it looks like they're all gone. I don't know who else we're missing. That's disappointing. Very disappointing. Team's been underperforming mightily. I mean, we'll simulate it, see what happens. But again, it's all about the postseason and how we do in the postseason. Because I don't really care about, don't care about the regular season. We've been underperforming mightily in the postseason, flaming out. I just care about that. We got to win one World Series. Can we please win one World Series? Let's see if we can. We're going to simulate. That's what the whole point is. So, let's find out how we do. We're going 108-54. We won the division, taking on the winner of the Walker playoff game. We had the best record in the NL. Not by much, though. Only 108 games won. 101 from the Dodgers. See that the rest of the league. So we have some league leaders. Randy Johnson shutouts in complete games. Derek Jeter runs. Juan Soto hit 359. He had a great season. Awards. Billy Wagner defense delivery manager. Cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. IL. A lot of guys hurt. Clemens shoulder tear. Hopefully he'll be okay. Chipper Jones broken hand. The injuries are killing us. Matt Holliday fractured leg. Obviously not too much games in the pros, but he actually did make a run. He did play a little bit. 19 games. Good for him. Lineup-wise, when I'm looking at it, Abreu. David Wright didn't do too much. Eddie Ramirez was really solid. Again, he got hurt. So he missed like half the season pretty much. You got Todd Helton there. Chase Utley. Mauer. Kai. Some ups and downs. Jeter hit 30 home runs. I think that's a career high for a season. I don't think he had ever 30 home runs. So shout out to him, I guess. Bench. Not too bad, actually. See, it kind of rotates a little bit. See how it rotates? You guys can slow it down if you care. Pitching rotation. Martinez really struggled. Johnson was good. Bathia was alright. A little high on that ERA. You need to lower it, and the whip. Roy Kluber, again, could be a little bit better. Same with Clay Buchholz. He struggled. But we ended up getting him. So, Glavin, Pettit. Aldo Menez could be a little better. Clemens is okay, not too bad. Zimmerman, Dave Bednar, and then Billy Wagner was obviously really good. 45 saves. He's been excellent. I gotta give him credit where credit is due. All right. That's the team. That's the team. You saw the standings? I don't think you did. But you did, because I did show you. Alright, we got to avoid embarrassing ourselves in this fifth and final season. Padres and St. James Fathers. Game 1, Martinez versus Skubal, and we win it. I don't know what we won it, but we won it. 8-2. Cool. Game 2, Randy Johnson versus Clark Schmidt. Boom, we lose that one 3-1, courtesy of the SIM. Space. ENGINE. Roger Clemens versus Alec Marsh. Win it 10-4. Let's try to win game 4. Martinez versus Vasquez. And we do. Wow. What a shocker. Surprised. Finally didn't underperform. But we still could. Because if we don't win a World Series, then we underperformed. So, gotta still win one. That's 99-win team. That's a tough team. Made some good signings. Logan Gilbert being one of them. So, can we win game 1? No, we can't, courtesy of the SIMENGINE. Game 2, Randy Johnson versus Dylan Cease. That's another good signing for them. And we lose, courtesy of the Simengine. Clemens versus Tyler McGill, Game 3. Finally win one. Martinez versus Gilbert, Game 4. We're back in this series. Was it a perfect game? No, it wasn't. Game 5. Do or die? We do. Trying to get back to the World Series. CC versus Dylan Cease. Close it out. Game 6. Bag of tricks. And we do. 7-0. Beautiful. Great performance there from CC. Now, World Series, Guardians. Please win one. Long ball beasts. You have to win at least one. They were a 98-win team. They're best team in the AL. We were the best team in the NL. It'd be weird if this was the season that we wanted. And the only reason I say that is because, to be honest, this is probably the worst iteration of my team that I've had this entire video. Nevertheless, still really good. Pedro Martinez versus Nick Lodolo. Game 1. We win it 6-5. Courtesy of Billy Wagner getting that W. Game 2. Randy Johnson versus Tanner Bybee. We win it 6-5 again. Courtesy of the boys. Please win Game 3. Roger Clemens against Bailey Ober. And we lose it 6-5 this time. Buckles. Game 4. Pedro Martinez. Kyler Mahle. We win 11-5. So it's Game 5. It's do or die, as I always say, even though it's really not do or die. So we got to win this one. That's what we're going to try to do. We're trying to win it. Be great to win one. Still be a disappointment, but at least we got one. Long ball beasts. All right, Randy Johnson has been great in the postseason. Tanner Bybee, can we hit a little bit? All right, 1-0. We got a little run support. Randy Johnson gives him a home run. Great. 1-1 now. Of course, it was the oh, they have the GOAT. That's why. The GOAT, Corey Seager. There we go. Now we're up 4-1. Good. Andy Ramirez with a 3-run homer, looked like. Russ Wilson, double play. Carlos Beltran grounds out. Bottom of the 4th, Randy Johnson, strikeout. Corey Seager, the GOAT, single. Josh Naylor, fly out. Ozzie, single. Garcia, strikes out. Derek Jeter, walks. Let's do a second. Stolen base, nice. Bobby Abreu, single, run scores. Now we're up 4. Chipper Jones sitting 632. Strikes out. Manny Ramirez, single. Todd Helton, strikes out. Chase Utley, grounds out. Alright, 5-1, bottom of the 5th. Randy Johnson, fly out there. Ezekiel Tovar pops out. Brandon Valenzuela strikes out. Let's go. Joe Mauer, David Peterson, grounds out. Russ Wilson, walk. Carlos Beltran strikes out. Derek Jeter, grounds out. Jose Ramirez versus Randy Johnson, bottom of the 6th. Grounds out. Parker Meadows, he flies out. Corey Seager, the GOAT, strikes out. Bobby Abreu versus David Peterson, he strikes out. Chipper Jones strikes out. Manny Ramirez, single. It's his former team. One of them. Helton with a 2-run homer. Let's go. 7-1. That long ball beasts. Gotta see more long balls. I like. Got popped out there. All right. Bottom of the 7th. 7-1. Randy Johnson strikes out Josh Naylor. Ozzie Albies with a walk. Garcia, walk. Johnson, Donovan, single. And I'm going to take out Randy Johnson here. I'm going to bring in Jimenez. Why not? He strikes out Tovar. And gets a fly out there on Valenzuela. Let's go. All right. Top of the 8th. Peterson walks Joe Mauer. Russell Wilson with a single. 1st and 3rd. Beltran pitch change against Hunter Gaddis. He walks. Bases juiced for Derek. I might as well watch. I want to watch a hitting at bat. You know, it's not really a critical point in this game. We're up 6. Probably going to win this game. Which means we at least get a World Series. But I do want to watch. Get bases loaded. I want to see if we can actually get a hit here. That ball's hit fairly deep, but it's going to be a sac fly. So that'll get a run home, 8-1. And the runner goes to 3rd. All right, cool. Yeah, I want to watch a little bit of offense. You know what? Why not, right? give you guys a little bit more content because I feel like the video for this one's a little bit shorter. Could be, potentially. So, yeah, I just figured out. Let's give you guys some gameplay content on this. Add to the length. Bobby Brady up at the dish. With a bowl. 1-0. Oh, that ball's ripped. Is that going to get over his head? Yes, it is. So 1 run will score. Maybe 2. Safe. Wow. 10-1. Let's go. 2-run double for Bobby Abreu. That brings up Chipper Jones in 571. Doesn't have a hit today, though. Maybe get a hit here while I'm watching. That would be cool. Takes a ball below his knees. 1 ball, no strikes. Strike there. Ah, swung under that one. 1-2, 1 out. Yeah, not a critical point in the game. Just obviously want to give you guys some gameplay. Extend the video length just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you know what I'm saying. That was way upstairs, out of the zone. But he got contact on it. He got his woody on it. Pause. Oh, he had his wood there too. I'm just saying weird things right now. Fouled off. All right. Come on. 2-2. All right. Junk. Manny on deck. Eyes are puffy too, by the way. Fly ball into left. Makes the catch. All right, 2 outs. And that'll bring up Manny Ramirez. Manny Ramirez. Been hitting a lot better this postseason, it looks like, from the guys, so that's good. That's what we need. We need guys to hit. We need to pitch better. We just need to beat. We need to show that why you guys are legend status. You know, that's what we're here for. Probably a missed call. Like a strike to me. And that ball's hit in the gap. It's going to be trouble and drop. 1 hop to the fence. And it'll be an RBI double for Manny Ramirez. Stand up. So we're up 10 now. In the 8th, we have Todd Helton. Todd Helton takes a first pitch strike. And just want to give you guys some content. Fouls that one off behind the plate. And the next pitch. Grounded foul. Down the line. Third baseline, that is. Okay. And is it going to get through? Nope. Nice play. Tovar. And, yep. It's the out. All right, cool. So we got to see some runs at least. Menace staying on. I'm fine with that. Quick manage here. Ground out. There. Ramirez. Meadows flies out. The GOAT. Grounds out. Top of the 9th. Utley. There's Dylan Lee. He grounds out. Joe Mauer. He walks. Preston Wilson lines out. Carlos Beltran flies out. He's been kind of bad. Guess I'll bring in Zimmerman. Let him close it out. Ground out. Strike out. Watch the final out here. See what he can do. Hopefully get this out and clinch us a World Series in this 4th and final season. Again, it would have been nice to win more than 1. I mean, the fact that we only won 1 is a little bit... It's definitely a disappointment. Very disappointing. What are you going to do? Oh, I don't want to spoil the other ones, but at the end of the video when I outro, I will spoil it. So if you didn't watch those videos and you want to watch those, you can... You know, you don't have to watch the outro, I guess. But when I go to the full screen, that is. There it is. Strikeout there. And the Long Ball Beast got a World Series. Thank goodness, because my goodness was that it was looking like a disaster waiting to happen. It was looking like a disaster waiting to happen, and we got the World Series. So I'll take it. It's one. Still a disappointment, but at least you got one. You can say that you got one World Series. There, the boys celebrating the World Series, of course. Champions is what it says on the trophy, which makes sense. There we are. Champs. There's Manny. Watch all that. Todd Helton had 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, courtesy of him. Great job, buddy. Great job. So let's go take a look at the playoff stats, postseason stats. Do that right now. Rockies win the World Series in 5. Awards, we have Bobby Brady World Series MVP and Manny Ramirez playoff MVP. Cool stuff. Very nice. Let's look at the lineups. See how we hit. Chipper got to play a lot later on. He raked. Manny Ramirez was really good. Utley was a little iffy. Our numbers, but all trying to do too great. Bench. David Wright was awesome. Bernie was awesome. And Bautista, not bad. Yeah, I like it. Very good. Pitching. Johnson could have been a little bit better. Clemens, all right. Not too bad. Martinez was solid. CC gave me a really good outing. And the bullpen. Clay Buchholz kind of struggled. Zimmerman was solid. Dave Badner did well. And Billy Wagner. Good job. All right, so to avoid any spoilers, if you guys didn't see the other 2 videos of the Mid-Century Groundbreakers and the Boomers, skip off here. Otherwise, if you did see it, you can stick around for this outro since I might have some spoilers. So let's go to the full screen and close it out, shall we? All right, guys, well, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some more videos. Go to socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel down below in the description if you like other content from me, TJP. So I had to rate the teams, right, based on the performances, just because I want to. Expansion era Boomers were number 1. They won all 4 World Series. So, number 1. Number 2, Mid-Century Groundbreakers. They won 3 out of the 4. And obviously Longwell Beasts were a disappointment. They only won 1. Yeah, very disappointing. Not gonna lie. But, nevertheless, I mean, I guess you'd have to do it multiple times. Who knows, but yeah, guys, that's it from me. I did all the 3 teams I needed to do. Might do some other videos as well. I think there's like a draft challenge. I might do a couple other rebuild challenges. I'm going to look around and see if there's a roster for the 0 overall video. And when those come out, they will come out at some point. If there is a roster that exists out there that's suitable for me. But for now, I leave you with a farewell. Take care. See you soon.